Hello, good morning. Hope everyone have an amazing day. Three things I'm thankful for. I forgot to do my stuff on the book. Memory is one. Let me see. Learning, I think I said that before, but lessons, and level ups. Three things I'm thankful for. So, if y'all saw my last video, I hope y'all did. But folks, I will see. But the last video I talked about, was with Trump. Okay, so yesterday some things happened. What's that? After that situation, some things. After I did that video, some things happened. So I leveled up. Okay, I went up another level, and how I figured out. So I'm gonna tell y'all this. This is why I say pay attention to details in your life. You cannot keep walking through this world and not paying attention to details. Y'all just pay so much attention to these phones and technology and everybody else's business. You need to pay attention to details. So remember when I told you, when you write something down, you can remember. And remember I told you how I'm a type of person, I got to see certain things to know, make sure that I'm seeing what I see. So before I did that video, first thing that morning, my son had drew, I had bought him a notebook for school and for his homework. And he drew a picture in it, right? He drew it in the pencil form that morning. Can you turn the volume down on that, babe? Thank you. After I did that video, and right before he came home, I opened the book. It's not in pencil anymore. It's drawn in crayon, and it's not traced over. So it went from pencil form to crayon form. And even my son, when he came back home, he was like, that wasn't there this morning. He was like, I drew that in pencil. And I know he drew it in pencil because the one crayon that it was in was not in the same spot. But I knew that it was done in pencil because I saw it before he went to school. And when when he came back home, even both of us noticed that's not what you drew. You drew that, but you didn't draw it in crayon. You drew it in pencil. So I'm in another timeline, y'all. That's what I said. Pay attention to details. It's the smallest things that let you know you leveled up. All right, get to the next topic. So last night, after all of that, I started noticing different things. So I'm not going to get into that part, but I noticed other things when it came to people-wise. Things was different. And then I went to sleep, and I started seeing weird stuff again. I said, okay, what's going on here? So I looked at that, woke up this morning, saw a couple videos, and then it dawned on me because I had to cut the cord again. And I'm like, why do I need to cut the cord? Because I thought I cut the cord on a lot of stuff. So y'all know how like a umbilical cord, when a child is born, you got to cut the cord, right? And if I'm not mistaken, I told y'all, in the spiritual world, you have to cut the cords. Because what happens is you are allowing negativity to be still attached to you, right? Right. And I was like, you need to just cut the cords off of everything, right? And by the time I think I said cut it off the people that causing you chaos in your life. That's one part. I figured out the next step to it. So you know that thing we all used to hear, next level, new devil. You want to know why it's a new devil? It's because you bringing the last one with you, and they got to level up to attack you. That's why. So this is what happens. When it goes to the last video that I done, I was wondering, why am I going through all of this? Well, you're supposed to have standards, morals, respect, and boundaries in your life. And if a person sits back and you got these boundaries and all of this stuff, once they hit that point, they can come with you to the next level. All right? If you feel like they have done enough to show that they do care, right? Right. And you bring them to the next level with you. And so now they holding on. Because guess what? You cut the cord off of them once, but they worked for the next level. They say, you know what? I do need this person in my life. I'm going to do what I need to do to make sure that I get to this next level. So I know they cut me off. We don't talk anymore. We don't dabble and diddle anymore. Not like that. I'm just saying communicating wise. And you know what? I really want this person in my life. So they say that I can't talk hateful. I can't do this. I can't do that. I'm going to do it. I'm going to work on myself to make sure I can get on this level with this person, right? This is the thing. They can do that and they can get on the level with you. But at the same time, they can still be undermining you at the same time. Because if they making sure that when they around you, they treat you right, then guess what? When they ain't in your presence, they can still treat you like crap. That part. Remember, if y'all watched my last video, that's kind of how it goes. Alone, you ain't got to deal with it. You're fine. But see, you got to be careful with that. See, people will work to be in your presence. And when they in your company, they know how to treat you. But once you say, hey, all right, have a good day, they walk out the door. They the same ones that's trying to put dirt on you. So you got to continue paying attention. Now, this is the good thing about when you level up. When you level up, your energy levels up. So your reality may see one thing, but your spirit is paying attention to the other part. See, this is the thing. People forget to notice. See, in my reality, we can talk, we can communicate. You better not disrespect me. That's how I look at it. Talk, communicate. But while you sitting there pretending with your mask on and making me see that, oh, you're a good person and stuff, my spirit is checking your spirit at the same time to make sure that you really clean. Because I ain't about to be accessory to your crimes. And that's how it goes. So I'm going to sit back, and whenever you in my face and my energy and everything, I'm going to be cool and calm, collective. I ain't about to stress anything because I did the work on myself. And the more I start noticing, you know what? I deserve better. I deserve better. I deserve better. You know, I'm tired of this half-tail stuff. I'm tired of, yeah, you being nice and cool, but I still be feeling I be feeling some weird vibes that I'm not sure about. It's like it's something questionable. You're smiling, you're laughing, you're talking, you're communicating, but then it's like when I see you in public, when you ain't around me, you're doing some stuff that makes me question you a little bit. Because if you like this, you should be like this all the time. Turn it down, baby. You should be like this all the time. Because if you really have respect and you really have these boundaries and standards and you telling me that you on the same page with me and level, then why you not doing that when you out there in public? Why is it that when you talking around certain people, when you talking to certain people, right? All right, give me a second. I'm going to tell you this right now. If you don't turn that down, I'm going to turn it off. Thank you. What did I say? Thank you, sir. See, when you have your standards, more respect and balance, you ain't going to keep putting up with stuff. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about. See how things work out, so you can get an idea of what I'm saying. I would cut a cord in a heartbeat. Okay. Okay. So that's how it is. You start noticing little things. So if y'all saw what just happened, see, this is how my energy operates, so you can get to see things or whatever. So that's how it goes. See, everything goes cool and handy and all of that, but now I'm over here doing a video. Now I'm doing a video and I look, he's out in the audience over here doing something on the side. But hold up, you wasn't acting like that when I wasn't doing a video, but now I'm doing a video. Now you want to do something. That's how life goes. You have to pay attention. It's not the fact that you're sitting back and spying on somebody or whatever, but you also have to remember, I'm going to see you in public. I'm going to see you around people. And I know you because when you know who you are, you know how the other people act around you. You know how they operate around you. And when you start seeing something that they always act like they don't do, and you start noticing, hold on. I remember on that last level, you did that same thing. You was sitting there talking and everything was cool. Why you talking slick? Like you being smart. Why it sound like you sitting here having like a little smart mouth, a little bit being funny in a way? You love me, right? You respect me, right? So why is it that you making a mockery at the same time? You didn't think I saw that little slick diss? Okay, cool. Cool. I'm gonna be quiet. Let me sit back again and just chill or whatever. Cause I need to make sure that I'm not overthinking anything. Alright? Hold up. Oh, you did that again too. That remind me of how you was on that other level when we was dealing with each other. Man, last night, Toya. Remember the last time he did that? What was the response he did after that? Okay. He cleaned up his act enough to make you think that he was cool, but he over here still plotting and planning on the side. Okay, bet, cool. See, you gotta be careful. You have to be careful. But the only way you will know is when your spirit is talking to you. Because your spirit going to point out when things going on. Your spirit going to point out when the person pull that mask back on just to see if you paying attention that the mask is there. See, you have to pay attention to the spirit inside you. When that spirit say, hey, look at this. Look at this. Look, you see that? Okay. You remember how we told them we ain't like that type of stuff, right? And you know they referring to you, right? I know. Okay. As long as you know, that's all. And now they can stay on this level with you. They can stay up here if you want. But I'm going to tell you, if you allow this energy to stay on this level with you, you're going to keep having obstacles. You already got to go over obstacles already because you're learning something new. Do you really want to have a teammate that's going to trip you in the process just so they can sit back and laugh, so they can think they can get over on you? Okay, that goes for everybody. Kids and all. I just did a cut cord on my own kids, and I'm going to tell you why. Even though I can still communicate with them, but one thing, one thing you have to remember, if people truly love you, they will find you. Spiritually, they will find you. So when I cut the cords on my kids, in the spirit world, because when you go deep and you learn yourself, you can feel things. When I cut the cords, I can literally hear my kids like calling out like, Mom, where are you? That means the next level of that energy is on this same level with me. So that means the energy that, because you got to remember one thing, I need y'all to know this. Our energy radiates throughout time. We still have those same kids in each timeline, but we have the healed version. Let those ones that disrespecting, the ones that ain't listening, the ones that don't want to talk to you, cut the cord. Cut the cord, because what happens is when you cut that cord, that spirit of that one stays back. And the healed version comes with you, because that healed version is already in front of you. And what happens is you're going to start noticing your kids is going to start listening to you more. They're going to start respecting you more. You'll be like, oh my God, hold on. I asked you to clean up your room and you actually done it? Really? You actually clean up your room? You're going to start noticing they're going to do things differently. You're going to start noticing they're respecting you differently because you did the work to get to the next level. So at the next level is the same level of the people that respect you. But you got to keep cutting those cords off when you level up. When something say, I can't bring you to the next level, then cut it off. But only way you know you got to the next level if you if you paying attention to the details around you. If you're not paying attention to the details around you, then you're going to screw yourself up. That's like when you get that job promotion thing coming out, and you're like, dang, I hope I get it. You're supposed to get it, but you were so busy hanging out with your friends and them, you missed the opportunity. Or maybe it was, a vehicle or a house. People that buy houses and stuff. People buying houses and different things. Stuff like that. What they went in for to get a loan, and then out of nowhere something messed up. Okay? Now I'm going to explain something to you in this process. When this happens, it's not just an overnight thing. It's a thing that's going to take some time for you to notice the difference. Okay? It's some time that's going to take, how can I say it? It's a process, how can I say it? How can I say it? It's not something that's going to happen overnight. You're going to take a little time and you're going to start noticing the difference. It's like that. And I'm going to say something right now. And I know y'all going to look at me sideways when I'm about to say, but I'm going to say it. And I'm cool with it because of who I am, reality and spiritually. And y'all can feel however you want, but I'm going to state it out loud. Because of who I am, reality and spiritually, okay? I put a lot into this world. Not just in my reality form, but in my spiritual form. Do you understand me? I have done more than I ever thought I ever done. Now, when it comes to kids, my kids, I ain't talking about yours, I'm talking about mine. I have went above and beyond in past lives, this life, and everything. All right? So right now, my son messing with me, right? Because he has a spirit within him, right? I'm going to tell y'all right now. If his behind don't listen, he can't go to the next level with me, and that's physical form. And I'm going to tell you why. And that ain't taking him out of here. That means that I would let him go stay with that family that was over here acting the plump fool with me. Do you understand me? Yes, I will leave these kids and keep them pushing. Yes, I said it, because I'm not going to sit back and allow myself to be disrespected. I'm not. I don't have to yell. I don't have to scream. I don't have to go through any of those things. But a spirit is a spirit. And because of who I am, his spirit is very strong. If y'all only knew the things that child can do, okay? But if he don't get his act together, and I'm going to hold this conversation with him, I'm going to make sure that other family, the ones in the reality form, I will sign my rights over. Yes, I'm saying that out loud. Because I'm not going to take any demonic, and I'm not saying my son is demonic, but he plays, he knows the deals on some stuff, okay? He does. And I will not allow that to go to the next level with me. Now, y'all might say, oh my God, that's so messed up. No, it's not. Because if I get hindered, you get hindered. You don't want that. You understand? It's not that I'm a bad person, a bad mother, or anything. But I'm more than flesh. I'm a spirit. And I accepted that, and I understand that. And I'm not going to allow anyone to cause ruckus in my life that's going to cause ruckus in other people's lives. The thing about me is this. I deserve a life just like everyone else in the world. And I'm not sitting here telling you to go give your kids over to the other person, this and that. Y'all's situation is way different than mine. Work, fix it, do what you need to do. I know y'all can say, well, can't you heal them? My thing is this, if that was the case, that I could just go and willingly just heal everybody, don't you think all y'all would be fully healed? I'm not going to even allow my own kids to get away with shit, with stuff. I'm not. I'm not going to allow yours, and I'm not going to allow mine. Now, I'm going to have respect wherever I go. And if anyone can't respect me, they can't be around me. And I'm cool with that. And no one in the world going to take that from me. And I already told him that at the same time. But I'm going to have another conversation. But I already told him the other day, before the other dude came, the reality father came and talked to him, I told him, you can go with him if you want to. Because in the situation, out of nowhere, he was like, well, I want to go live with him. Cool. Go right ahead. Go right ahead. You telling me I say no one time and you ready to roll off? Roll on. I'm not going to feel bad about it. Because I know I put genuine love into you every single day. Not because you want to and not because I want to. Because I know that true love radiates through me. It's not a one-time thing, a here thing, or there thing. It's an all-day thing. I'm not just reality, I'm spirit. So, if you can't respect me, and I gotta keep talking over and over again when you know you got the true source beside you, you can kick rocks too. Yes, I said it, and I don't care. This world has put me in a box to try to tell me who I am, who I was, and where I'm supposed to be at. And ain't no one in this world, history, time, space, galaxy, ever would tell me where I belong. Wherever I decide to go is where I will be. And yeah, I'm saying it from this chair. I'm not going to take disrespect. So I'm going to keep cutting cords until people respect me. Now, I'm not saying y'all out here not doing that. I'm not saying that at all. We're getting there. You understand me? We're getting there. But I'm trying to teach you how to build up that same energy within yourselves. Because when you build that energy within yourself, you don't have to disrespect anyone. People will work their behind off to be in your life. Energy is the true currency on this earth, in this galaxy. It was never money. It was me. Energy. The ones that knew about it try to steal it. And the ones that was preying on it didn't want to work for it. So, I need y'all to understand, whenever you notice that you're leveling up, cut cords. Because you're birthing a new level. I don't care if you're a man, you're birthing a new level. Cut the cords. And what happens is the spiritual energy shifts and changes. You're going to start noticing the people around you going to talk different. The situation's going to talk different. Maybe promotions, maybe, family situations get better. All of that because you're leveling up to the next level, to the next set, to the next point. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Because at the end of the day, if these people cut you off coming in the world, then don't let them control the world you're going into. On that note, y'all have a blessed day.